Right. Hello, and this is Brighton Train Boy here. Hello. Welcome to a 6x8 foot garden shed railway layout. Today I am doing a talk on Dynamis. Dynamis is a module system based on a module box that you can basically buy another box called a Pro box, which you stack onto it, and you're using a wireless handset called Dynamis, which is infrared operated. So in a minute I'll give you a little tour on it. Okay, any comments you'd like to make on my layout or Dynamis, any questions, please make them known to my YouTube website, which is Brighton Train Boy on YouTube. Right, here's the Pro box. It is a wireless module system. I only have two wires. You have the power jack plug and a plug that goes from two wires up into the side of the track there. And here is the handset. At the moment you've got seen going around at the moment is a class 150 class locomotive. Here it is now coming around. In a minute I will start up another train, which is Herringold with sound. At the moment you hear it shoveling coal and putting water in the boiler. It's pulling Life Hut Pullman coaches, and on the rear I saw by my friend Chris at Model Zone, I just fitted people into the back. And how I done this is I used a tiny flat-headed screwdriver, and you've got 6 little clips. You individually push them down very carefully and hold on to the bogies and gently tease it down, but do be very careful because inside there is a light cable running inside. Eventually I will put people in all the other coaches. All the people I hand paint using cocktail sticks and a fine magnifying glass. They take me roughly half an hour to paint each person. They come completely white, HO, and I paint them up to model and detail by using books and photographs of the era that I'm modelling in. The modelling era is the last ages of steam coming into the modern day period. That's why I've got so many different types. And I'm going to start a new one very soon, which will be LNER locomotives, all DC, running the Dynamis system. So let's type up number 12, shall we? How we do it is we go, so it comes up flashing, we do 1, 2, and then the tick. Right, turn off the water and the coal. Wait for the guard whistle, steam whistle, drain cocks open. Let's drive that train off, shall we? So here's the train now coming up through the station. It's coming up underneath my homemade tunnel that I built. Let's have a train whistle. I also have up here underneath the writing, if you're not very good with remembering, the idea is to write either the cab number or the name of your loco down on a bit of paper with the running numbers that you're running them as, which I've done. But when I get used to this Dynamis system, you can actually program them into this controller. You can have up to 250 locos named into this roster, and you can adjust constant variables of sound locomotives. So looking on the paperwork that the trains come with the sound, and they tell you if they're hitched or unhitched, which means you can adjust basically it's the loudness of the locomotive. You can also do consist on this controller, which is 2 locos into 1 Wosca. So you could get 2 locos with 2 different numbers, program and run them as one command, and then back into their separate numbers again. But I haven't yet learnt how to do that yet, because I've only had this since last Saturday, so I'm still getting used to this. So for now, I'm just running them normally using the handset. In a bit, I have also up here, I will put on and run in a little while, the Virgin Pentolino class. I've got a class 20, a DN unit, 1 car. I have up here in my homemade goods shed, which has already been mentioned on YouTube, another class 150. I've got a single rail car. I've got a J26 tank engine, an R8 shunter. I have a works train, class 46, an EWS with sound, Intercity diesel, class 50. I have Herringull. Also going around at the moment is another class 150 class locomotive. I will hopefully buy some more ones later on, but I've nearly finished ballasting the tracks now. Then I've just got to get signals, lights, point motors and the point decoders that go onto the motors, put lights in the goods shed and basically board up all inside here and paint a nice scenery, and up on the ceiling as well. Over the back there is my little homemade village, which I will adjust later on. These are made up of lily pot lane houses, which my parents have brought me in charity shops and I bought. Also sat in the station at the moment is the Flying Scotsman, pulling 3 antique oak coaches. I have a class 37. Also on here I have also my new train, which is Queen Elizabeth number 11 and cab numbers 80. I have a Great Western tank engine. There's Thomas. I have a Great Western tank engine. I have a Blue Duck tank engine. There's Toby and Percy, and here I've already mentioned before is my wind up made by Triangle, and which is limited edition. I have the original box and the original key for this locomotive. Also I have a J26 dock tank. I have 2 of them. A little black Sweet Pea tank engine. A Virgin Plus 26 locomotive. I also have, off of Toy Story, I have the coaches. I do have another coach with this, with Woody and Buzz Lightyear on, but at the moment they won't fit underneath my homemade tunnel at the moment, so I will have to adjust it later on. So this is Brighton Train Boys signing out for now. Any comments you have to make on this layout or on dynamics or any questions, I am happy to answer, providing I know what the answer is. Please make them down below on YouTube. This is Brighton Train Boys signing out for now. Bye.